Hello there my fellow Holotable heroes and welcome to another Galactic challenge video. Yeah, it looks like we have more Inquisitor Galactic challenges. We also have another one next week and maybe the following week, because remember it was similar with Mandalorians. Once they got added to the game, we had I think like for a whole month, once a week Mandalorian challenge. So it seems like CG is doing the same for the Inquisitors this time around, so be ready for your weekly Inquisitor challenges, which in one way is good because we already know the cheese themes that we've been using for Purge feeds, so we can just try and reapply those every week as it comes along. So actually having this kind of repeated challenges is not all that bad. So I have 4 battles for you today. So first I'll do tier 6 with Inquisitors, low gear, low star Inquisitors. You will need to minimum complete this tier 6 so you can get those 2 Omicrons for the rewards. And then I'll do on tier 10 SWGOH, just doing that feat where you have to win the battle on tier 10 and then obviously also win without losing any units. And then I'll tackle 2 ways of getting the Purge feat done. So first will be on tier 9 with the Malak cheese team. Now if you complete also tier 9, you will be able to move up to the gold crate. And then finally on tier 10 I'll be doing some sort of Jedi Master Luke cheese team for the Purge, because some have reported this works very well, so I will give that a go as well. But now let's just start off with the modifier Geonosis Arena. For Geonosis, whenever you use a special ability you get some stacking health and offense, so yes, it's nice, especially for Master Luke. He will need the extra offense and extra health to sustain in the end of battle to get those Purge feat done for you. The player modifier, it's quite a worry one, but essentially enemies getting stacks of fatigue. But very rarely they get to 20, to be honest. The battle is over before then, and clones themselves, they do get some stacking offense and damage as well. Now in terms of the enemy, it's supposed to be a clone trooper challenge, but CG is being a bit cheeky and throwing Shakti in there. Last time I checked, Shakti is not a clone. Maybe I'm wrong. So a little bit of a adjustment there from CG, not following completely the theme of today's challenge. But anyway, the feats themselves win without losing a unit. Many ways to do this. I just throw a CLS team, they didn't have issues, and then obviously we'll do 2 Purge feat battles. And let's hop over now to tier 6, where I will go in with my Inquisitors. Again, minimum you'll have to complete tier 6 with Inquisitors to get these rewards. So here we go. I'm going with 5th Brother lead. 2 reasons. I do like him for the low gear Inquisitors, because you get some extra survivability, and on top of it all his leadership is like anti-Shakti sort of thing, because they're getting extra Purge, all the like non-Jedi allies and stuff like that, so it's supposed to be to counter Shakti there. And the rest of them, as you can see, I do have my is it 2nd sister, I think. I have her now at gear 11. I just geared her up, I finished gearing her up to gear 11 last week for her ship, the TIE Interceptor, so I could max abilities there. Otherwise I'm not gearing up other guys further. Gear 8, this is what I'm gonna be working with for the time being. The first absolute thing what you have to do is with your sister here, you need to land that stun on Shakti. Now this ability has 50% chance to land a stun, so you may need to back out a few times until that stun connects in the beginning. This will obviously prevent Shakti to immediately steamroll your team with a mass assist, so just a little bit slow them down while you spread those debuffs on them already. Now I'm trying to avoid using AoEs here, because 5s, even here at tier 6, his counterattacks can one-shot most of your low gear characters, so we'll most definitely want to avoid using AoEs to begin with. Again here, we do have AoE Purge here with 5th Brother, but didn't do that. I use his other special just to get protection up, and here we can go more debuffs now. Okay, there we go. Again, no AoEs, just basics, all focused on Shakti. This ability here also removes turn meter, so you can push back turn meter on Shakti as well, and just keep going, basics only. I don't want those guys to counterattack and kill off my low gear Inquisitors. Here they come. You might lose sister there, but it's okay. I think Shakti is in the yellow. We should be able to finish her off now. Couple of more hits. Come on. There we go. So with Shakti down, obviously things become a little bit easier. So I'm just going to speed up the footage here. One thing about... oh gosh, is it the 7th brother? It's the brother that's in stealth. I think he's 7th, right? When he's in stealth, you do make sure that you use his AoEs. You don't have to worry about counterattacks when obviously he's there. in stealth, so you can apply lots of these debuffs. He really spreads a lot of debuffs, which allows you to control the enemy. And there you go. Tier 6 was surprisingly straightforward for my Inquisitors. I tried it multiple times. As long as you connect that stun in beginning on Shakti, you have a very good chance on winning it, and avoid using AoEs because of 5's retribution. Alright, so let's hop now over to gear 10 and just knock out the without losing any unit feat. Again, plenty of options here, because to be honest, this team isn't really all that great. They're not, you know, not all 5 of first clones in here, so just use CLS. Obviously want to take out Shakti first, and then the rest should be straightforward and easy. Let's just go ahead, get some assists there, maybe get a stun over on 5s. Obviously, if you do go for Echo first, you will trigger a sacrifice from 5, so do make sure you take out 5s first. And now just a cleanup duty for the rest of the clones. Again, probably dozens of ways to defeat these guys, but I just went for the CLS because it just seems like it's going to be a quick and easy job here to tear these guys apart with all those attacks out of turn and bonus turn meter we are getting. There you go, flawless victory on tier 10. Now this will now give you tier 8 box, and this then gives you 2 Omicrons. If you're happy with this, you don't want to bother further, just take a break and enjoy your 2 Omicrons. If you want to push for the gold crate, you can hop over to tier 9 or tier 10 and give it a go of, you know, getting this Purge 60 times feat applied. Now here on tier 9, again, I'm going with 5th Brother lead because, as mentioned before, his leadership grants extra survivability to your guys, and it has this anti-Shakti lead sort of thing going on, and also it will be applying Purge a lot as well through his leadership. And then 8th Brother, he's in stealth, so you don't get counterattacked on his AoEs, and then when he does his AoE because of 5th Brother lead, then you again are applying lots of Purge. And then here Bastila, he's obviously here for shock and fear, so then they can keep triggering taunt on Malak, and Malak is there to take all the hits, keep putting fear when he's critical hit. And obviously Watambor will need him for tech to keep Malak alive in this one. So first things, I will put Medpack over on Malak, and then this is the bit of RNG. You need Shakti to use her mass assist on your Malak, so everybody get feared, so you can then a little bit control them to begin with. If this doesn't happen, back out, go back in again. I think I had to do it like 3 or 4 times that Shakti finally did her mass assist on Malak. From there on out, you can now use AoEs because obviously Malak is taunting, and Medpack will be constantly healing up whenever any unit takes a turn. So, you know, he shouldn't really be, you shouldn't be worried about him dying. I'm trying to go after Clone Sergeant first because he's their really only main damage dealer, and he's getting lots of buffs, so he will very quickly start getting extra offense and everything. So definitely try to go after Clone Sergeant first. Keep Shakti alive because obviously you do need her to cleanse the clones to get rid of the Purge, so you can then keep reapplying Purge. There we go. And then also obviously you can use the special attack there from 8th Brother that will also consume Purge as well. So there you go, Shakti doing you a favor, cleansing off all that Purge, because once Purge reaches 6 stacks, you will not be able to apply it further, and we do have to apply it 60 times. That's why you just want to keep Shakti alive as long as you can. Just go around and take out all the other clones first. There we go, just cleanse it up. So you can see Malak, no issues surviving. There we go, AoE there, finished off Clone Sergeant, so they lost their main damage dealer. Trying to after Cody next because he's got this mass assist as well. I did lose my 8th Brother there, but it didn't even matter. I just kept going here. There we go. Stuck behind 5s now, draining their Echo. Okay. All right, keep going. Just speeding up the footage because this did take I think about 5 minutes here. Just keeping their Echo and Cody a little bit under control. Keep Shakti alive, right? She has to there keep cleansing the Purge, so you can then keep reapplying it, and hopefully this will be enough, because obviously without a feat tracker, again, we have no idea how many times did we stack a Purge on here or not. But you know, as long as you kind of stall hard enough here, even with losing 8th Brother there, at some point I was still able to get this done. Just Cody left, basic, and down he goes. and this is completing now on tier 9 unlocked gold crate for me. So at minimum you gotta complete, for gold crate you have to complete tier 6 with Inquisitors, tier 10 with any team, and then obviously here tier 9 some sort of cheese. And this will now give you 2 Omicrons, as you know, the tier 8 box, the silver one, but just a little bit more of other things. So another way obviously to complete this, if I hop over to tier 10 now, is with some sort of Jedi Master Luke cheese team. Now you can do this on tier 9 as well. The reason why I hopped over to tier 10 is because that I wanted to make sure I did get Purge 60 times, and without a feed tracker I had no idea. Now you'll want to go here with, oh my god, was it 9 sister? Can't keep count of these guys. The sister that taunts, because with her leadership, whenever enemy Jedis they gain bonus turn meter, they'll be getting purged. So you just need her for leadership, and her leadership, even when she gets killed off, will be stacking purge on Shakti whenever she's getting bonus turn meter, and she's getting plenty of bonus turn meter. So I put the med pack over on Jedi Master Luke just to keep him alive, so he can keep healing up, because clones will be taking lots of turns. And then here I increased cooldowns from Shakti, so she doesn't immediately wipe off somebody there with mass assist. Let's get that first stack of Beskar over on Armorer. Then I'm going to go ahead, swap turn meter with Armor, 3 stacks of Beskar over on Jedi Master Luke. So now he can't be critically hit, he's got extra health, extra defense, he'll be counter-attacking, recovering from med pack. So he becomes now virtually unkillable for the enemy at this point. So what you will have to do is just hit auto. I mean, I will lose the other guys very quickly, but you can just hit auto probably at this point. Again, just making sure that you don't go after Shakti. You need her alive so she can keep cleansing herself, keep cleansing those stack of purge, so then it can keep getting applied. You just want to round the clock here. At some point I did hit autoplay, I just realized why I'm even manually playing this. Again, just keep an eye on it, make sure that the target doesn't go over on Shakti, because you need her not to be ability block, not increasing her cooldowns, just so she can keep cleansing off that purge. And as you can see, purge is going up quite quickly without any issues. So about after 9 minutes I'm like, well, I do have to win a battle. So after about 9 minutes, what I decided in the end to do was switch the target over to Shakti. Now Jedi Master Luke can ignore the taunt, so if you do put target on Shakti, he will keep targeting her. Now came very close to timing out, so maybe waiting 9 minutes was too much. You'll just have to give it a go and see. Now you can also try maybe using Hermit Yoda there instead of Throne. Some have reported that working as well, because obviously Master's Training will give extra stats to your Luke, so that will help as well. So you can try using Hermit Yoda maybe instead of Throne, but this is the team I tried and it worked okay. There we go, got 60 stacks of Purge as well. Maybe also on tier 9 this could be easier, and whether it's tier 9 or tier 10, the Purge feed doesn't even matter. You will still be left with the gold crate in the end. Alright guys, hope you find this video useful and helpful, showing you how I got gold crate yet again with my low gear, low star Inquisitors. I'll see you in the next one, but until then, have fun, enjoy your life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.